Okay. Hey, what's happening, everyone? I am your dragon, god of gaming, Damian Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of the Gaming News, where I run down the list of other the gaming news, facts, rumors, reviews, and everything coming out of the gaming industry this week. This week we have two things. One is going to be bigger than the other, but one thing, we have a new thing for an Xbox controller, and the other one is on Prince of Persia. So, let's not waste any more time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just hop straight into the news and have a little bit of fun, shall we? Anyway, getting into the first segment for today, Prince of Persia. The Prince of Persia is a name touted through the gaming space. Yes, it was Assassin's Creed before it got its legs on it. Prince of Persia is a game loved by many in the gaming community, but the remake of Sands of Time has now changed where it is being developed. Previously, the remake of Sands of Time was being developed by Ubisoft Pune and Pune. I want to say Pune, but it's P-U-N-E. I think it's either Pune or Pune, and I don't want to make fun of any country right now. Anyway, I'm just gonna say it how I need to say it. It's being developed by Ubisoft Pune and Mumbai. But as of recently, it was confirmed by Ubisoft that the original creators of the Sands of Time series, which is Ubisoft Montreal, will now be tasked with carrying out the development of the game. Which is actually, for the first time of me doing this, is far from a red flag. The game's original team will be heading the game's remake, which is amazing that the remake was going to have... which is actually amazing news for fans of the original series. The remake was revealed 2 years ago in September 2020 as at Ubisoft's Forward event that the remake was going to have a January 2021 launch date, which was delayed to March 2021, and then 2 months after was delayed again to an unspecified date, so the game can have a further will be further refined. Which, to be honest, is a great sign. Taking time for things like this will take it far. Yes, it's been a while since it was slated to release, but backing up and making sure this game was on point is important. You absolutely cannot release a remake of such a pillar of a game and have it be a mess. It won't do, and fans will ruin you for it. And indeed, they will. The Sands of Time remake is going to be one of those games that needs to have love behind it. You cannot release that game in a messed up state. Literally, the fans will crucify you for it. Like, you can't fuck that up. There is no way you can fuck that up. If you do, believe me, the fans will ruin... They will trample down your doors. But, with that being said, do you guys like that this whole thing is going as it's going now? Do you guys think that Sands of Time remake will be as good as the original Sands of Time? With more polish, more refinement, the combat and everything, the graphics is going to be looking very good. But what are your expectations for the Prince of Persia Sands of Time remake? I want to know. Because as of this moment, they are still refining the game, and I think that's a really good thing. They are taking their time with something like this. And now, the developers that originally created Prince of Persia Sands of Time has their hands on the remake, and they're developing it. There is no way that this can be fucked up. There is no way that it can. You can't screw this up in any portion at this point. No fucking shot. So, what do you guys think? Are you guys excited for the Prince of Persia Sands of Time remake? Or do you guys have your reservations? Let me know down in the comment section below. Anyway, I want to move slightly on to a lesser extent of my gaming news today. There was word that a new color for the Xbox controller has came out, and I'll show it to you. This is going to be coming word for word from GameRant.com. So I'm gonna be showing the picture of the actual controller now. This Xbox Series X controller is described as deep pink It's a darkly shaded tone of pink, but otherwise it is just like other standard controllers. There are the textured triggers and bumpers, a hybrid D-pad, button mapping options, and so on. While it will likely be available on other shopping services like Amazon sometime soon, it's currently available on the Microsoft Store with free shipping and hassle-free returns. It is priced at $64.99. I don't know if I can't tell you what it is for other countries. I'm sorry, it's not giving that to me. Of course, anyone on the marketing for a new Xbox Series X controller should know there are plenty of other colors to choose from. There's obviously the standard carbon black, but Xbox also has robot white, shock blue, pulse red, and electric volt color options. Prices on these will vary based on the site, but they all range from $59.99 to $69. Wink, wink. This was actually written by Joshua Duckworth, and yeah, I wanted to briefly put that out there. Actually, this was meant to be something else today until I started writing the script for it. When I originally ran across the news portion, I was thinking it was something completely different when the whole subtitle says Xbox reveals new controller. I try not to read anything until I start scripting everything out so I can be on point as possible. I don't write these on the day of, so yeah. Anyway, let's transition over to my end card. Let me explain how my process works real quick so that everyone can understand. Over the course of the week, I go through every day. I go through the news portion and see if there's any real good headlines. I don't just pull out any headlines and anything like that. I pull out what stands out and what is, essentially the most important pieces of news of the week. And if I don't see anything that day, then nothing is saved. And at the end of the week, which will be either Saturday or Sunday, depending on my schedule for Saturday and Sunday, I sit back, I look at the news articles, I read them down, and I script it out based on the article and based on the source materials that I have at my disposal. So that's kind of how my whole process works. I don't read the titles, I don't read the entire news article until I start scripting. And sometimes certain things fall through the cracks where it's not as important as I originally had thought it would be. So sometimes they are scrapped. But anyway, I digress. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for listening. I appreciate you guys' time. Hope everyone enjoyed. Down in the description down below will be all my source materials for this episode. So if you guys want to go check out and go and read and relook at my own research, by all means, please do so. I leave them down there specifically for you guys so that you guys can double check my work to make sure that I am on point with what I say, so that you guys can not only take my word for it, but the source itself's word for it as well, so that you guys know I'm not bullshitting. Also down in the description down below is all of our lovely and beautiful content creators. Go check them all out. They are a lovely bunch of coconuts, and I can guarantee you, if you guys like my stuff, you guys are going to certainly like theirs, so go check it out. And if you guys want to see more of me, every Wednesday I've been doing Spider-Man Miles Morales. We are coming to the end of Miles Morales, so go check it out. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for listening. I appreciate you guys' time, and I hope everyone enjoyed. But until next time, thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.